there, welcome to or welcome back to No Pants Profits. My name's Richard. I'm here at the Houston Hobby Airport, and I've come in 3 days before my cruise, and I'm going to explore Texas a little bit. And on the front end, I've rented a car that's an electric car, and on the back end of the cruise, I've rented a car that is a gas car. For the front end, I figured might as well rent a company that's headquartered in Tesla. I don't think we're going to make it over to the Gigafactory. Yeah, we might. I mean, kind of a cool thing to do, but we've got little Model 3 right here, standard range. It's about $75 a day, actually a little bit less. Now, that's $65 a day via Costco. So what I want to do is I want to kind of show you the charging experience and stuff like that, because I assume it's got to be good in Texasla, because, you know, this is where Tesla is headquartered now. So maybe we'll go see where the Cybertruck's being built. Again, I don't know how far those things are away. That's the fun. So join along, and we'll see what we get up to with our Tesla, and give you the experience of renting a EV from Avis in Texas. Follow along. There she is. Ooh, very pretty. I drive an F-150 Lightning at home. I've not driven a Tesla for more than a test drive. Well, I rented one for the day. It was a Model Y when the Model Y came out. But let's jump in and let's see what we can explore. We're down in Houston. Maybe we'll go to Austin. Maybe we'll go to Dallas. Who knows? Unlimited miles on a Tesla. Gotta appreciate that. So I just got my Tesla out of the lot. Let's talk some logistics. Let me turn the air down a little bit. It does have not the full self-driving, but the autopilot, and it does have the visualization on it. Also, when you do get it, it should be at least 70%, and you should return it at least 70%. This is a Model 3 standard range. Actually, hell, that's not a Model 3 standard range. That's a Model 3 extended range. We're at a green light, so I'm going to go, but you can see kind of all the cars that are ready to go. Catch the next red light. So I'm at my first destination with my Tesla, and I want to point out one thing. It seems like Texas has done a number on these keys. I showed them the exit. They said that's just what they look like in Texas. So these are the keys. I'm going to try and set up my phone and stuff. I got to adjust the mirror. Stuff I didn't do in the parking lot. I'm going to try and do that now. I don't know how big this vehicle is. I'm assuming it's as big as my other vehicle. I say that for giggles because I have a big truck, but I want to make sure I'm parked in a good spot and everything like that. You can see you got the maps, you got everything right there. But yeah, this is all you've got for opening and closing, and it's let's do the time warp again. I'm going to map out some places to go, do a little road trip, but that'll be on the other channel. This is just talking, not the other channel, another video. This is just kind of talking about my experience with the Tesla, charging and stuff like that. So we'll continue on from here. Hey, so I'm now playing this game called Sit in Traffic for no reason. I've been sitting at this exact point for the last 10 minutes with no idea what's going on, with 500 feet to go to where I'm going. I'm not sure what the hell's going on here. Not a great way. I did make it back to the shipping container, as you saw, and spent about an hour and a half or so taking a nap, but now I'm literally stuck in mysterious traffic. That's just a yellow line. I've been here for the past 10 or 15 minutes. All my Tesla's saying is that. I think I'm going to pull out Google Maps in a minute. But yeah, welcome to mysterious traffic. Not sure what it is. So another 20 minutes later, I'm still at the exact same spot. I don't understand what the actual hell is going on here. I'm almost going to abandon where I'm going. I mean, I can't get out. This is awful.
You're on Schwartz Street, Houston, Texas.
Yes, I'm on Schwartz Street in Houston, Texas. Thank you, Siri. Oh, good God. For the first time in my life, Siri's been useful telling me something. There's 5 cars in front of me, and nobody's moved for half an hour. So maybe I should just, I mean, the car's even shifted itself into park and said, we good? I guess we just stay in here. Maybe I should just turn on camp mode, put on park, and take a nap. At this point, I was going to the St. Arnold Brewing Company, which is literally 500 feet to my right, but it'll probably be closed in the next, by the time I get out of this traffic. So maybe I'll just go to friggin' Buc-ee's. I've never seen anything like this before. It's just, I'm not one that actually goes out when things are busy. This is a Wednesday night at 9 o'clock at night. Fortunately, I'm well rested, just had a nap. But yeah, I have no idea what's going on here. Maybe when I pass it, I can tell you. But completely and utterly clueless right now, as are other people. They're just getting out of the car and seeing what's going on. I have no clue how to even look this up. Because I'm not a Texan. I don't know why I'm talking to you. Alright, so I got a weird one. I'm driving this Model 3 for the first time at night. I've been stuck in traffic in the same spot for nearly a half an hour. And the vehicle keeps just turning itself into park automatically. And saying, yeah, we know you're not going anywhere. The stupid map thing is not telling me anything. It's just pure red. It was yellow before, now it's gone pure red. Place I'm going to is closing at 10. Literally nothing's moved. And I want to talk about, I am used to driving a truck, an electric truck, an F-150 Lightning, so I'm not criticizing the electric part of this vehicle, but the suspension on it is dog shit. I don't know. I mean, this is not a base model. I mean, it's at, let's see. Wait, hold on. 84% and 284 miles. It's a long-range Tesla. And I am right on the ground. I'm feeling every single pothole. Again, I've been driving a truck for the last year and a half, but this is pretty awful. Didn't feel it earlier when it's light and you can avoid the potholes and everything like that. But at night, you feel everything. I wouldn't get a Model 3 again just because of that. Plus, the visibility is kind of trash unless you're using the cameras. I mean, look how tiny that rear view mirror is. It's minuscule. Again, I would feel a lot more comfortable in my truck right now. Obviously, I'm a long way away from it, but I've been trying to go a couple of feet, and I've gotten... Look, I think the car just went... Everybody's shutting off their vehicle. That's the weirdest thing. That, like, the people behind me have just completely shut off their car. There's like 3 or 4 people that have just completely shut off their car. Fuck if I know. I don't know if I'm gonna... I just kind of want to... The good news is I can't really get to... There we go. He turned his lights back on. I guess turned the car... Yeah, they just turned the car back on. I guess I can't get carbon monoxide poisoning sitting here. Maybe I could turn on bioweapon defense mode or something like that. This is... defogging. Oh, that's pretty damn cool. It knew the vehicle was fogged up, so it's automatically defogging. I don't know if that's a function of the cameras or what, but I mean, people trying to back up or something. There's nothing. Fortunately, I'm glad I've got the battery life, and if I miss where I'm going, I'm just going to wait for this traffic to open up, and I'm going to Buc-ee's. Awful. Ah! It just like went crazy on me. I don't know where this guy's going. I think people are literally backing up out of here. I guess. I've never seen anything like this. Okay. People have just given up. Holy crap. I think that's what we're going to have to do in a minute. And I am driving a Tesla for the first time now. Holy crap. This is a highway, I think. And people are just backing up out of it. Hey, not Tesla. Hey, Texas. Your friggin' highways are terrible and no one wants to be on them. What the actual fuck is going on here? I don't know at all. So someone just came by and told me there's been a train stuck on the track for over 2 hours here. I can't believe that. Nor can I believe that. I mean, it's just completely bumper to bumper traffic. This is like half an hour into driving this car, and I'm expected to completely reverse it on highway. Look at this. This is crazy. I'm gonna have to wait till everyone else leaves, and I'm gonna have to do a 5-point turn or so to get out of here because I don't feel comfortable any other way. This is roads I don't know, in a vehicle I don't know. You really can't get in a worse situation, but someone just told me there's a train that's just completely out, and really the only option is to turn around. And it's something I don't really feel comfortable doing right this second. So I guess I'm here till everybody else moves out of here. This is awful. Great way to spend my first day in Texas. Well, my first day in Texas of this trip. I'm really happy that I've got a couple more days to go, but god damn, this is awful. You know what? This one's for both the Tesla video and the main video. I thought it was done after Voodoo. Then I did a little research, and there's actually a legitimate tiki bar. You see, I can get like Google reviews right on the screen. Hey, that's pretty cool. I'm here for it. I did get to keep my glass from that last place. If you're watching the Tesla video, you won't know. But I mean, that's a nice benefit, is you got the navigation built in with Google reviews, and it's got a lot of stars. So we're gonna just hit that button, navigate to Lay Low, 13 minutes away. That'll be the last stop for the day. It's amazing. Like, the Tesla is on. You don't even realize it until the wipers came on and realized what's going on. Still not loving how low it is, I'm not gonna lie, and that weird hum you get. But we're gonna head to Lilo. Maybe we'll rip our pants there, because then we need a stitch. Wow, that was a bad joke. So another fun note, now that we're on the highway, it's now shaming me and telling me in order to reach that destination, I have to stay under 75 miles per hour. Let's try it. We'll speed up a little bit. See if we can just say it. I don't know why I'm doing this. There we go. It's gonna say, I mean, it said it until I turned on the camera. But yeah, it's telling me that I have to stay under 75 miles per hour to reach the destination. It's kind of weird though, because it's saying in the top there, hopefully it's focused for you, it's saying that there's 72 miles of range. And then it's saying that this place is only 53 miles. There we go. Stay under 75 miles per hour to reach your destination. So I'm letting the car make its own decision. It's on auto steer, and being on auto steer, it's auto steering. It's auto deciding what speed to do. It's not autopilot, but it's auto steer. So it picks the speed, matches the road signs, steers. You got to put a little torsion on the wheel, unlike my F-150. But that's pretty standard on all the Teslas. Again, that's a pretty high-end Tesla I got for rental. It's a Model 3 dual motor long range. I was not promised a Model 3 dual motor long range for the $65 a day I paid. So I ain't mad at all. So I'm able to truck through here. We're doing two massive, 3-hour, 4-hour road trips. This is actually bigger than the one they took to get here because I left from Houston. Now I'm going back to Galveston. I'll be going back to Houston later tonight or tomorrow morning. But, yeah, we have 52 miles to the destination. It says we have 71 miles left, and it says we're going to be at 1%. 20 miles doesn't really equivalate. Equivalate. I don't know if that's the word. Equivalate. I have to, when I say that, I have to put on my George Bush hat. Go. Equivalate. I don't know if that really equivalates to 1%, but I will let you know when we get to the, this is not the Supercharger we were at before. This one has 15 open stalls. The other one only had 7 total stalls. So we're going to have to explore another place. Maybe it's a Buc-ee's, maybe it's a Buc-ee's, maybe it's a Buc-ee's, maybe it's a Buc-ee's. I just want it to be a Buc-ee's. I want to go to a big Buc-ee's, because all my Buc-ee snacks ran out. But maybe it's a Buc-ee's, maybe it's a Buc-ee's, maybe it's a Buc-ee's, maybe it's a Buc-ee's. Hopefully, we'll see what it is. Nope. I just disabled autopilot. Remember, if you're new to the Tesla world, let's talk about this. This stick on your right is your shifter, the Prindle, and the stick on your left is turn signals and everything like that. All you do is, if you're on a highway, you just slam that down twice. Here, I'll show you. Let's brake real quick. Okay, so you see, I've got a visualization right there. But if I just slam this down twice, then I get these blue lines on the visualization. And it is driving itself. It does want you to keep some torsion on the wheel. They're not using the camera in the vehicle yet. My F-150 Lightning actually uses night vision cameras, infrared cameras to track your eyes, and as long as you're looking forward, you don't have to touch the wheel. I got in a, you saw it earlier in the video, I got in a bit of a nasty fight with the Tesla. I was like, you did something bad. If you do it 4 more times, we're never going to let you use this thing again. So the good news is, it's a rental. So 69 miles left. And it's turned yellow. Because 69, dude. But we only have 50 miles until our charger. I'm really not sure why it's freaking out as much as it is. Well, let's continue our journey to Galveston. Get on a cruise ship in Galveston tomorrow. We're going from San Antonio to Galveston. We came from Houston to San Antonio. I'm probably going to come back to San Antonio after the cruise because I want to go to Six Flags. I want to go to SeaWorld, and they're only open on the weekend. So my percent charge when I get to the charger is actually at 5% now. I'm still about, let's see, 25 minutes away or so. But what's kind of cool is it's already started because it knows the battery is going to be charging from pretty much dead. Is it started preconditioning the battery for faster charging. So it knows that battery is going to get hot. So, and it's, I've been driving for about an hour or so, a little less than an hour. So we're 24 minutes away. It knows the battery is going to get hot when it's charging. It knows it's hot right now. So believe it or not, it's actually taking the air conditioner, redirecting it from me. I mean, I still have air conditioning. Plus, it's cool outside anyway. It's 59 degrees outside. But it's redirecting the air conditioning, and it's cooling down the battery so that it can charge faster. I think we're going to go from like 5 to 80%. It says in 45 minutes, I think. Yeah. So it says we're going to go 5%. Let's just talk out the trip so you can kind of understand. We left San Antonio. I assume there's just one charging stop because there's a 45-minute charging stop. We're going to go up to 80 or so percent, and then we're going to get to the Rainforest Cafe. I just typed that in because they got a ride there. I want to ride that Rainforest Cafe ride tonight. So we're going to get to the Rainforest Cafe about 6:30. And I'm going to do some mapping and see if the Rainforest Cafe is anywhere near where I actually have dinner at 7 or 7:30 tonight. But everything's on schedule. It's preconditioning the battery. We have 25 miles, which is going to take 23 minutes to do. I'm letting Tesla, I'm just double tapping, and it's driving. It's cool. It's braking. Not like braking, like putting on the brakes, not like braking like broken. Doing good. Also, something, the most secure storage in the car. I think I can say this. Where I'm keeping my gambling money for the cruise. I've got a couple grand in gambling bankroll I bring with me because I don't like to charge it. So that's in the frunk. You can't really break into the frunk. You can break into the main car by breaking the glass, and that'll get you into the trunk and everything. But if you got valuable stuff, put it in the frunk. I just worry if you get in a head-on collision. You know, I've got my $8,000 MacBook Pro. Yes, I have an $8,000 MacBook Pro with 8 terabytes of storage and 128 gigs of RAM. And I've got my my bag with all the actual money in it. Almost MacBook Pro money in it, but not quite. In the frunk. So nobody can break in and steal it. Especially when we go to those mean streets of Houston later tonight. But I will see you in 22 minutes when we get to the charger at 5% it's saying now. Let's see what percent we actually get at. Let me see what percent we're at now. It says we have 45 miles left. We're at 13% right now. That's an ominous number. I'm going to stop this recording. I don't even know. Bad juju coming on the 13%. Just say it. All right, so I got some good news. I got some great news. I got some awesome news. We used 3.7% less than the trip projection. The wind cost us some time. We've arrived with 4.7% at the charger, which is showing us 5% on there. Now, we arrived. That's good news. I told you I got good news. I got better news. I got great news. This is like me being all full of news. I'm going to show you how I can plug them in and do everything like that, but I have so much news. Got a supercharging station that's nearly empty right here. Okay, better news. Where is the supercharger? It's at a Buc-ee's. Even better news. What's being built next to the Buc-ee's that's already open here? Well. That is the world's largest Buc-ee's. The world's largest Buc-ee's is not open yet, but it's coming. It says that in Lulling, Texas. I think it was lulling me into a false sense of security that we get here with 1%. But we've got our little dongly right here. We take the snake out. We go open sesame. We stick him in. And then we see how fast we charge. It is 2:55 p.m. I don't know where this wants me to get to. Oh, okay, 31 cents a kilowatt hour. That's not bad at all. Oh, it's getting fast. It's charging at a rate of 753 miles per hour. We're going to let it charge and go explore Buc-ee's. Because we've got the site of the soon-to-be world's largest Buc-ee's right here. And this is the one, I went to a little baby Buc-ee's the other day. Didn't have all the gifts and stuff, just had the food. This is a full-size, full-hog Buc-ee's. So we're going to be 40 minutes to continue trip, is it saying. We'll let it get up to 80% or so. Look, you going to give me a Buc-ee's? They got clean bathrooms. They got all that. Come on. Oh, it's cold out. Maybe I can get a cool Texas jacket in the Buc-ee's. But yeah, great supercharger stop. We are juicing like a mother. Let's see where we're at. It doesn't want to show me. And unfortunately, I don't have the Tesla app connected to this because I can't, because I'm not the owner. So we're just going to know we got about 40 minutes. So that's about 2:35 or so, 3:35 or so. And then we're going to get back on the road to Galveston. Cool experience. All right, Tesla people. So it is 3:36 p.m. We've added 62 kilowatt hours, 157 miles per hour. Let's let that chart. Let's let that focus. 157 miles per hour. We have enough energy to continue. So far, that cost has been $20. A lot of people said, "You're going to pay an arm and a leg to fill this thing." $20. What would that cost in gas? Probably a lot more than $20 to fill this. We're filling it from 0 to 88% right now. We're going to let it get to about 90%. Well, I mean, when you go 88 miles an hour, we can go back to the future. Now, it says I have enough to continue my trip, but I'd like to have a little extra, especially this cheap. It's 31 cents per kilowatt hour. I pay like 49 cents for mine in my F-150 in Florida, and we're mainly on nuclear. So I think the energy price is cheaper in Texas. Yeah, we've added, I think we've about plateaued. What it means is the speed gets so low. Remember we were like 700 miles per hour charge. Now we're down to 144. This last bit takes a lot, and I'm not going to stick around and take up a spot and waste my own time. So I'm going to wait for it to hit 90%. It's going to happen in like 20 seconds. Let's see. Yeah, so we've added 63. Let's focus here. We've added 63 kilowatt hours. It's slowing down. Again, I agree I'm charged enough. I want to just, so I don't get past craziness from Avis. I'm just going to take the end of session photo there. Again, I'm waiting for that to click over to 90. When that clicks over to 90, I will go out and unplug. You really should just go up to 80. 80 to 90 takes a long time, and 90 to 100 takes forever. But it's just because I don't want to be in Galveston without a charge later. 90. All right. 90. So we went from 5% to 90 in like exactly what it said. Slightly less than 45 minutes. And I really think that calculation was just to get to 80. So we're just going to go right here. We just had to plug in to start. It's registered to the car. I hit that button. It decides it wants to let me undock. Put that away. Go. Hey, look at that. I don't think it's actually voice activated. But we're going to get back on the road and headed towards Galveston. See you there. All right, Tesla people. So my trip to Galveston is taking a little bit longer than I thought it would. And I'll tell you why, is because the weather is kind of shit outside. Now you might say, well, why does this relate to the Tesla? It's because the Tesla won't go over a certain speed. Look at this. It won't go over a certain speed. I mean, if you push the pedal, yeah. But the cruise control can't go over a certain speed if the road conditions or the weather are too bad. So I'm having to manually do it. There's no way to manually set a cruise control on a Tesla. Like, I can't just turn it on. If I go, so you'll see, I'll show you exactly what's going on right now. So I am going, let's go 69. Whatever, I want to pass this truck so I can show you what's going down. Okay, I'm going 69 right now. Now, you'll see it says down here that the auto steer is currently limited. So what I do is if I want it to auto steer, it will auto steer, but it's going to automatically go down to 60. It can't operate in this weather at higher than 60 miles an hour. And it's blaming the road conditions, even though the speed limit is 65, and I'm going to get my ass run over. So, and then here's the funny thing, if I press the accelerator, maximum speed limited here. So I can show you that. Yeah, maximum speed limited due to road conditions. And now the cruise control won't automatically brake because I'm on the pedal. So a lot of these features have just kind of gone to shit in a little bit of rain on these Texas roads. I think that's an interesting thing. And we're not on the toll road yet. We're on a normal road. It's still kind of sunny outside. It's 5:46 p.m. But my ETA went from 6:48. We're now at 7:13. I did get stopped by a train too, so I went out and took a piss next to the train as it was going by. Yeah, this is rough. I mean, the weather's bad and the car can't see in bad weather, so it's limiting your speed. And then when you go above the limit it wants you to go, I can see pretty clearly. When you go above the limit it wants you to go, it gets angry and says, fuck you, I'm not going to help you anymore, and turns off all the assistant features. So, what is one to do? Especially when you have a giant septic truck right in front of you. Well, I guess you get around the septic truck, but I'll let you know the next time I got a charge. That charge was pretty quick at Buc-ee's, but you know, time doesn't make any sense at Buc-ee's. It really doesn't make any sense because I love Buc-ee's so much. But you might see me in my Buc-ee's outfit tomorrow as I'm returning the Tesla, because I went all in on the cheese factor. I have no clue how many miles I put on. Probably 600-700 by the time this is over. Probably 600 miles or so. So I'm not shy about that. We're at 43%. We've got 69 miles to go. Yeah, giggity giggity. Now normally that wouldn't take too long. I got a DoubleTree Hilton that I'm meeting someone at that's 69 miles away. But there's a lot of side roads and country roads and things like that along this route that make it a lot more challenging. So remember, in Texas, when something's around the corner, it's a couple hundred miles. And just go right around the corner. It's a couple hundred miles. Very different from Florida logic. But I'm sure it's the same as Alaska logic. Headed on to Galveston still. See you later. Hey, Tesla people. I wanted to let you know, I actually slept in the Tesla last night. So I'm actually at the airport lot right here. This is the cell phone lot where you wait for people in the airport. They have on Tesla, oh God, am I going to get into here? Yeah, they have something here called camp mode. And you click on it. Camp mode, the car will stay on until the battery reaches 20%. And pretty much you can turn off the security systems. So you don't have to worry about it. It puts a little fire on the screen and everything like that. Good if it's cold outside. It's kind of medium outside. It's actually colder outside than it is inside. It's 60 degrees outside. I have it 66 on the inside. So believe it or not, it's one of the first times you've ever seen a fat guy use heat. Just kind of moved everything to the front seat. And then the front, and then the trunk. And laid down in the back seat with my friends, the 11% triple IPA. So, overall, I'll tell you, renting a Tesla was a fine experience. I am at 86%. The return place is literally right on the other side of the cell phone lot. So I'm going to go to my bathroom real quick. There's a tiny little, oh God. This is not a big truck, not a big vehicle for a small guy, but I'm going to go to the porta potty, change, and get ready to go on the Jubilee. Tesla experience was great. If you got any questions about it, drop in the comments below. I went about 1,200 miles over 3 days. Only made autopilot angry at me once. I call that a success. So this is Richard from No Pants Profit, showing you what it's kind of like to drive a Tesla around Texas. And we did Houston, we did Galveston, we did San Antonio and back. A lot of miles there, but I hope you learned something. Comments, post them below. If you got any questions, feel free to shoot me a private email at richard@nopantsprofits.com, nopantsprofits@gmail.com. Pretty much anything you can think will actually send them to me. I'm put on my cowboy hat now and continue my Texas adventure, even though I can't stand it. There we go. Because when you wear no pants in the back of a Tesla, and you really don't know if I'm wearing any pants or not, there's only one thing you got left to lose, and that is your shirt. Have a great one. Bye!